strength.
And we are live from Tyler's backyard.
I know, right? Aye, the backyard.
If you're gonna start with that, you gotta finish with it. Keep it going.
Oh boy. All right. Well, if I was gonna finish with it, then I need to. Yeah.
It's not Scottish. It's crap.
Aye, it's crap. It's crap. Right. Right. Right.
It would help if I put my glasses.
Found out I was 54% Irish, and then like whatever the change left is for German.
How'd you find this out? Did you do one of those blood test things?
My sister did.
Okay.
So
what name do I do? I gotta change my name?
nope, still Scourge. Actually, you could be called Poop for all I care, but no, they're gonna know you as Scourge because you're gonna come back as Scourge. Okay. With that said, let me set the elements. Ready, set, action.
Oh boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we last left off, we seen our heroes
Spells I can get.
That must have his monologue.
get gobbled up in a torrent of bats. Literally, both of them died from small little cuts.
Yeah,
and
of all things
bruises.
for us to get killed with, bats.
I know, right? A torrent of them. Think Dracula in that scene where literally the bats destroyed a whole army. Because that's pretty much what happened. You had 5 clusters of bats that literally just flooded into you guys, cutting and scraping and sucking and whatever they do while they're flying by you. And you could imagine your characters going up in the air and turning around while they're just disintegrated like piranhas all around them. Your companions decide that they're going to heed Ismark and Irina's wishes to bury the dead. And they take the day and almost into the afternoon to bury the dead. As you guys lay to rest in the ground, we'll start with Mick, your character Scourge. Literally, here's the mindset of that.
Also, just realized light may become an issue.
Huh?
Light may become an issue.
Light may become an issue. For you?
No, just in general.
Oh, I got a solution for that too.
Okay.
So
Just saying before before it goes.
before it's daylight?
Yeah.
Nah, we'll grab another extension cord and I'll plug in the lights.
Okay.
See?
Cool.
We're surrounded by lights.
I just noticed that.
Yeah. So, so if you need Mick, there's bug spray.
I think they're allergic to me lately.
You're lucky.
For those of you that don't know, I decided this is,
This is kilt weather.
What happened was my
Skirt weather.
wife's van broke down because of a
Miniskirt
rat. This is not a mini skirt.
It's a mini skirt. You're a guy. It's a mini skirt.
Yeah, too many for you, right? I'm wearing my kilt because I just found out I was 54% Irish.
I'm looking for the pole for the dance.
I'm happy. I'm happy because I knew I was Irish. I just got confirmation.
It's always nice.
I had
Right?
an Irish kilt on when I visited some SAA troops. Salisbury Plain. We were doing maneuvers. We hit a pub. And one of the Irish guys that was
Oh, I
sitting in
can't
it,
drink like
Northern
Irish.
Ireland,
I can eat like the
They
Irish,
put
but I
this
can't
on.
drink like it.
I'm confirmed I can drink like Irish.
Everybody was hooping. Hey,
You might need to get a. You look Irish
Check it
and
out.
German.
I look angry.
I'm wearing
Yeah.
my battle dress top. I'm wearing a kilt.
More Irish.
I took my pants off in the place. And I'm wearing combat boots. I got a lot of hoops.
Apparently. All right, let's continue.
So, Scourge, what's going to befall of you is when you fall asleep, and this is what I feel like for both of you, you fall asleep. And as you fall asleep, a torrent of memories floods your mind. All of your training, all of the things that happened to you, everything that's gone through, you run through all of it like just all at once, so to speak. You go through your life as you are sleeping. And you have dreams of when you were a child, and then coming into age, and then coming into training, and all your oaths, and finding your deity, and everything of that nature. And then it all just kind of zoom away from you. It's just kind of like everything just goes elongated, like you're going at warp speed. And then it just sucks away. And then from there, you find that darkness engulfs you. and you're scratching for the memory. You're scratching for the moment. You're scratching for some sense of purpose, some sense of reality, and you're trying to feel of who you are, where you are, what is this that's happening to you, and you start clawing to try to feel your way out of this darkness that's there. Your intangibility of your body that seems like it's a glob. And you're starting to feel the limbs come into focus where you're a blob, and now all of a sudden you start feeling your limbs, your fingers first, then your hands as they get tactile sensation, and slowly you're able to start manipulating these digits, and you feel the darkness all around you, and you start feeling around, and you're entrapped, and you feel like there's just space right above your forehead, and there's nothing but just it's solid, and then to your right and left it's solid, and come to find out, what took so long is that you guys made makeshift coffins out of some of the ply and the wood that was in the windmill. They made some small coffins for you guys to bury you in. And so as you're bumping around, you notice that you're confined. And what do you try to do as you're just engulfed by this darkness, and there's but room? You don't have problem breathing. You don't feel like you're suffocating.
So what am I going to do?
Yeah.
I'm taking out I'm reaching into my backpack and then getting fire started.
You go
Tinder.
to reach around, and you notice that your backpack's not on your back.
Oh.
That's right, you got looted.
You feel,
By
and
Oro.
your weapon
Yeah.
is on your chest, across you, laying flat across you.
I'm
on
going
your,
to start pushing up.
so you start pushing up. All right, you're gonna roll strength check.
4.
All right, so you're pushing, and nothing's given right now. So we'll wait on you.
What kind of Dragonborn are you again?
I have no freaking clue.
He was blue, right, or silver?
Gold.
Gold.
What is gold? Is that acid? No, black's acid.
Gold is electric, isn't it? What was your fire breath? Your breath weapon.
That thing you never use that you should have learned to use a lot of
I
Dragonborn.
used it.
I think he was fire. I think it was fire.
Yeah.
Fire. Okay. There you
Dude.
go. It might not be in there right now because I changed your race, and I got to add it as a sub thing.
Anyway.
I might recommend not doing that. Because, yeah. Ouch.
Where is my breath?
I took it, like I said, it might not be in there because I changed your sub race, your race. So I got to add your breath weapon in. It's okay.
Well, while you're sitting there.
No, that's
He's
later.
monologuing.
All right, so we'll pause on him. Will, your dreams, as you fell on asleep, involve blondes, brunettes, redheads, men, women, all the above.
Okay.
Then it shifts over to people getting slaughtered, like throats getting cut open, screaming, running in terror. Visions of men that are carrying weapons and swords, people that are supposed to be like awesome and like stoic, are just breaking down in sheer terror and peeing themselves and yelling and crying for mercy. And then one beautiful woman that looks very much like Irina, and just surrounded by light and just beauty and grace. Then you see another man that he looks kind of like Strahd, but not quite like Strahd. And you feel like anger and resentment towards this man. And the passion, it burns inside you for both Irina, the same feeling that you get for Priscilla. You feel towards this Irina, more so actually. And now this man comes in and you're like, ew, go away, I hate you, go away. And you get this sense of like this world opening up, and like everything in this world is like a sense of belonging and like ownership, like this is my home. And it floods over you, and when you feel all this, you look, and as you wake up, you notice that all that sense of warmth and passion and everything like that is replaced by sorrow and sadness and a searching for something, and darkness, lots of darkness. And you realize you're awake and you're just surrounded by the darkness. What do you do?
Oh. First off, I'm gonna.
And then your stomach goes.
Well, I have dark vision, so can I see around? And
Correct.
yeah, okay, so I can see around.
So
I see him in a wooden box.
You're in a wooden box. Yep.
I can see in the dark too.
Let me see if that gives you. Does Dragonborn have dark vision? Yes.
I don't know.
So yeah, I mean, you'd see that you're in a wooden box.
Anyway, so I'm gonna see that I'm in a wooden box. Probably scream. Right. Probably panic a little bit, and then suddenly recall that I have my misform dagger, so I'm going to misform and go up.
You go up, and the boards you can get through the boards, but there's something in the way. You're freaking buried, bro.
Oh yeah.
How you gonna misform through dirt?
That's a good point. Damn it. I didn't think about that. Well.
All right.
You wouldn't know any better anyway. All right.
That's great. Whew, up to the top, and all you see is a circling turret of mist as it tries to go up. Perfect, goo.
Goo has humidifier.
So we're in.
How shallow?
Yep.
Roll insight. You have no clue.
Still ain't got no clue.
You're knocking on the wood, and it sounds like it's not hollow. There's substance behind it. All right, Goo, what do you do? After a minute, your mist deteriorates, and you come back to solid form, and your stomach, and you're feeling this hunger. You really want some rations that you really want, like, or you're thinking of roast beef and like raw roast beef and like just you're thinking of poultry and like, oh, that pork, that ham on the hock.
Okay. I'm going to.
It almost doubles you over in pain.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to eat one of the dream pastries.
Really?
Yeah. There's meat in it.
There isn't. Okay. Dream pastry. This is gonna be fun. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is funny. You go to reach down for your bag, and it's missing.
All of these are gone, right?
Only your weapons and your only your weapons remain.
All right. Well.
In fact, amulet's missing. Bag's missing. Gold's missing.
Okay. All right, well, I guess I'm going to take my dagger and start trying to cut out of the top of the box.
Roll damage.
Damage. All right. Do I get a bonus of that?
Are my points back up to 65?
Yeah, all hit points are back up.
6.
6 damage. All right. That's my daughter screaming in the background, ladies and gents.
No, it's Priscilla.
Right. The horror of losing goo.
No, that's Kira.
So, poor baby.
This actually changed from 1 hit point left to 65.
That's fine.
So I wasn't dead. I had 1 hit point left.
Okay, so anywho, you died. Literally, you died.
Yeah.
All right. Nice try.
Okay.
All right.
Doesn't hurt.
Long story short, Goo, you notice that you're digging through. You're starting to pry at the edges. You're getting a little dust and dirt coming down on you. It doesn't make you cough, surprisingly, but you're prying at it. What do you know? Raging smite.
Do I have my knives and stuff like that on me?
You have your sword.
Sword.
Yep. Your knives and stuff were surprisingly not present. Just your sword and your armor.
Blades facing my feet, right?
Blades facing your feet.
I'm going to use the pommel against the wood over my head.
All right. Roll damage for the. You don't have to roll the hit.
No?
You're gonna hit it, so just roll damage.
You're in a box.
It's
So
2d6 plus 3. Yeah, you're gonna hit. So
10, 13.
13 points of damage. You bash it, dirt comes down, but it's still kind of relatively intact. But
I can
you
reach
do
through it, right?
Huh?
Can I reach through it?
wrap it again. You get 2 attacks. Of course, so do you, don't you?
What?
You get 2 attacks.
6 plus 3 is 9.
Oh. All right, so you
it's 13
bust
to
it, and
9.
that dirt comes falling in on top of you, and you're clawing out and you're pushing aside, and you start to see open space. Pause. Good.
Keep digging.
All right, roll damage.
4.
What'd you roll before?
6.
6 and 4. You got the board loose. Not quite there yet. Can't get
Can I
through.
hear his sounds?
Okay, pause then. Bruce,
Yep.
you guys are relatively. You're inside. You're in the windmill. You're camping for the night, and you do anything special, or are you just camping?
And just camping because I'm not tuning to the amulet. Like I said, I'm gonna tuck the amulet up underneath my robes,
All right.
my shirt. Yeah.
You totally stole your amulet. Haha.
Dick.
Hey, I didn't steal your dagger.
So, all right. In that case, you don't hear it yet. You're still not out. So what I'm going to have you do is roll a strength check to push through the dirt.
Can I use that number?
Yep.
No, 1. I ain't know
That's
that.
not a 1. That's a 7. If it was a 1, everything claps in on you and you're
No.
back to square one.
Okay.
All right. You guys are digging out at roughly the same time.
Oh my god.
Night falls, evening falls, sun's hitting the horizon. What you
7.
got for damage?
Yeah.
All right, so 7 plus 10 thereof. You end up breaking it. You're clawing. You also get to the surface and start to see air. All right, so now, as you guys both make your way up at roughly about the same time, you guys get out and you're digging out. You kind of set up. You're just kind of sitting, pushed everything aside. You actually kind of climb out like a gopher. And you look over at Scourge, and Scourge kind of, you look over at Goo, and you guys just kind of notice each other, and there's a mound of dirt that's on the ground. And you guys are kind of coming out of the tops of each mound. There's a makeshift kind of, I guess, cross would be there. Or actually, Ismark would probably be the one, and Irina because you guys could care less what markers. So you probably have a marker.
I just
There's probably a marker of like moon. So since you died at night, Mother Moon watch over you guys.
Yeah.
So there's like a tree that's been whittled into
What
a
tree
moon.
do we use?
What tree do you use? Any
Yeah.
of those out there that you don't get kids seeing you? So probably there. Just beyond the borders.
I ain't climbing to somebody else's yard.
You're not going to get to somebody else's yard for a long mile.
I'm making a joke.
Yeah. That tree right there. I was like, you're not going to hit another yard for a mile. Actually, so the property boundary, you can see the cat, right? The property boundary, there's a fence that's between this one and the next yard. It's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of gather. That's about an acre that way.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 3.5 acres.
Nice.
And then if I can get a side by side or not, if I can cut through there, there's 200 plus acres I have access to.
Is land cheap out here?
No,
No, it's not.
67,000 for 10 acres down the road.
That's not bad at all.
No, but if you ain't got nothing else to put on it,
Ah, sure.
because the cabin that we bought is 20 grand, and that's only going to be like about a bedroom, and then like the size of a 1-bedroom apartment. So,
The world's getting to be a fun place.
ain't it though?
Yeah. Anyways.
So, you guys claw your way out. You make to the surface. Out of habit, you gasp for air. The moonlight, the not moonlight, the dusk is inviting to you. It's not daylight. It's dusk like this, where the sun's actually just at the horizon, but you can't quite see it, so it's not hitting you. And even if it did, where you're at doesn't matter.
Grab your phone.
Huh? Grab my phone? What, Tai Tai?
I need your phone. Can you call Mommy?
Nope. Go find her.
No, she's already gone.
Why is she gone?
Pick up on Julie.
All right, what am I calling her for? To get Coke?
No,
What?
not that.
What is it then?
She put down the Nana's car on the back.
What up?
Nana's down
See if my luck changes by changing figures.
All right, when Mommy gets back, just tell her. She'll be back soon enough.
Sounds perfect.
All right? All right, love you. All right, so, Scourge.
I am dragging myself up and out.
All right, so you get up, you dusting your dirt off you.
And I
you-
see
you're
him,
pulling
right?
your weapon out. Yeah, he's just about
I'm
doing
walking
the same.
over to him and I'm sticking my hand down.
He's offering to help you out of the dirt.
Goo's still kind of in shock, so he's going to look to the left, see the grave marker.
Go, it's me. It's Scourge. It's
You
Scourge.
didn't want to die!
You're not
So-
dead. You take my hand or not? I'm pulling you up. Come on.
Hold on.
Actually, wouldn't it be more like Gunade?
You distinctly remember dying.
Goo remembers bats swirling around him and then passing out.
No, he bit me. He beat the hell out of me. That's what
Well-
killed me. A super bite.
I thought the bats killed you all the way.
No, he did a nat 20.
Crit on the bite.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what killed me.
Goo got bit.
That was great.
I
That's
think
freaking fully
Scourge
healed
was
him,
the
if I
one that
remember
got
right.
knocked down.
No, that was Mortal Kombat finishing blow hit.
finish him.
Yeah, that's
That's
what that
awesome.
was.
All right. I wanted to do one of those with Armand. He didn't give me a chance. Oh, yeah,
Then
Bubba.
I'm just reaching in and grabbing him and pulling him up.
Huh?
If it's dark and you still need to see far, just light up the fire.
Cool, Bubby. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Do I got to do a strength check to pull him up?
Yeah. You got it.
16.
You're
And
dangling,
and I put you down.
put you down, dirt, covered in dirt and everything.
I'm brushing you off.
Hey, Bruce, roll perception.
Goo very confused right now.
Alrighty.
And Goo is going to feel his neck, feel the 2 prongs, and start crying again.
Can I heal pain on him?
Can you heal it?
Pain.
Heal the pain?
Yeah. Or maybe what he's got.
Console him?
Is there anything in my thing here that can heal him?
What do you have for therapist? What rating? +3?
I rolled a 12.
Roll the 12. You don't quite hear anything. Scourge.
Yeah.
What, baby?
So if you're still starving, get some hot dogs and roast it on the
Where's Hank and his brother?
They're not coming.
that you have reserved.
They're afraid of you.
Cure wounds.
Good.
You can cast cure wounds if you want. If you want.
Does it help? I don't. You do. Who knows?
Golly. I love how he asks those questions.
Cure wounds, right?
Hey,
That-
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I know he asked. The answer is
I'm gonna use second level.
so you cast it.
I am now.
You're like, and when normally it would be, how would your cure wounds look? How would it look when you cast cure wounds? How would it look when you cured other people's ailments from Bahamut? When you summoned powers from Bahamut and you were like, I heal you in the name of Bahamut. Bahamut? See? Bahamut. Bahamids. How does that look? How does it look in your mind when you heal somebody? And in the light, when you healed somebody when you were good, when you were great, when you were on top of the world, how does it look? Describe this.
Okay, you lost me about halfway.
How does casting, like when I cast cure wounds,
All right, do,
Like
your,
when
do, your,
Hank
do your
cast it.
hands light up and you shoot magical twinkle dust at them?
when Hank casts cure wounds, he goes, what, light bless? And
Yeah.
then the wound goes bright white.
What special effects are you using in the movie?
They're all invisible.
Okay.
Just kind of wave my hand at you and touch you.
And the wounds just close?
So you Jedi mind trick. Okay.
All right. So you go to do that, and instead of doing the normal thing that it normally does, you notice a little bit of like gray and black matter smoke out and form and stitch up the wounds. That. Yeah. But for here, it puffs out gray and black, and then it kind of goes away, and then it kind of comes back just a hair bit. Actually, no, it goes away. Like it's gone. There's no puncture marks.
Okay, so Goose is gonna like silently, ha, Goo not vampire,
So
Goo happy,
yeah, I mean, even when you touched it, there was like nothing there.
Goo still wonder why alive, but
So
Goo
But
thanks
to-
courage.
to answer you, like outside of that, what? Yeah. But you're both complete rest.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Actually, retcon that. Don't cast that. You did not cast. Because technically he didn't have a wound to cast on.
Okay.
Alright. So, no casty.
So when I felt my neck, I didn't feel a.
Yeah, no. You're like, ooh, nothing's there.
Okay, so I still say the vampire thing.
Yeah, so like, vampires don't have the bite marks.
Pretty sure they do.
Nope. All wounds are healed.
Okay.
They're the way they looked at the age of death. Fully healed, like immaculate. So you are the best goblin-looking goblin there is. Still
Goo is
ugly,
cute little boy.
right?
No, you're not heinous. You're just kind of gruesome.
So, no puncture marks, guys. All right, so you don't. He doesn't even look really any different. Less than a day old. His roll perception.
11.
Yeah, I mean, he really doesn't look any different. You both are like, what happened? You're still at the windmill. You literally are outside the windmill. You look over behind you, over your shoulder, and you're like, oh, there's the stupid windmill.
All right, well.
You see a little bit of light coming from the shutters.
Okay.
And the wagon still out front, without a horse.
All right, I'm gonna go check the wagon and see if there's Ishmael and.
They're not in there.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go to the.
Ismark and Irina are not in the wagon.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go to the door or go to the windmill door and knock.
So, Bruce, you definitely hear the
Yeah.
knock, knock,
And
knock
I'm yelling
at
to
the
you,
door.
don't do that.
I already did it.
What is up? Ismark and Irina said it could be Strahd. It might be a trick.
Is there any cracks or window? Well, there's no windows on the first floor, right?
No. So the light came from the door. Cracks in the door.
Yeah. I was about to say there's cracks in the door.
Yeah.
Can I peek out one of the cracks to see if I see anything?
Roll perception. As I'm flashing my neighbor with my
Then
leg.
I'm walking up behind you, as always.
They know where the good times to be had.
11.
Do you have dark vision?
Yes, I do.
You see a dragonborn and a goblin figure-esque, or a small child with pointy ears.
And a sailor hat.
At this point, I think it's safe to say all my sailor uniform and stuff is all just
Tattered up.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So is your. Well, your armor's not bad.
My disguise has lasted until almost a year now.
I say, Goo, is that you?
Go say hi.
I thought y'all were dead.
Goo does not appreciate being put in the ground, but thank you for not putting in water.
Well, how is it that y'all are alive?
Goo not sure.
Tai, come here.
Goo is really hungry and wants rations.
Never mind.
Uh-huh.
Never mind. I was just making sure where the goats were. You're good. So, Goo's hungry.
Oh, is that what I hear?
Roll a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, you take 1 point of exhaustion.
What? It's not sunrise yet.
Too bad. It's been a whole day. You've been dead. We're playing to it, bro. Playing to it.
That's not playing to it. That's cheap shots. Where's the exhaustion box on this damn thing?
It's under conditions. You have to, yeah, conditions.
Can I revitalize him with
Exhaustion.
No, it's exhaustion. I gotta have a full rest to get rid of 1 point of it.
Or something else.
Oh, is that carrot too?
Uh-huh. Benefit of being you.
There is not a conditions box.
Yes, it is. Oh, on that one. You got 6, let's see, condition. I put it on Scourge. You got 6 levels of exhaustion before you become dead.
Let me write that. It must make an exhaustion box then. Hold on.
did you put it in mine?
No, I took it off of yours.
It sucked.
What? You surprisingly feel okay. You're just kind of like, meh. I'm not cold. I'm not hot. I'm not hungry. I'm not tired. I'm not thirsty. I'm not. That's what you are. You're like, I'm not.
I don't even know if he sees me yet.
Yeah, speaking of which, roll insight.
Me?
Yeah, roll insight.
I think I know his voice.
Roll insight.
5.
Yeah, you don't recognize the guy on the other side for some reason.
I'm gonna
You know Goo, but the other guy, the other voice doesn't sound familiar.
My hand is squeezing the hilt.
Nice.
Oh, excuse me.
Wow.
I do see him.
Wow.
I do
That
see
was
him, right?
that was
No, the door's shut.
That was
Still.
an Orcalis challenge, eh?
The door's shut. Yeah, but I said excuse me.
Too bad Orcalis is dead.
Ooh, low blow. I need to get like
but I created
I haven't played
a
this game
first
against
level Orcalis, called them
And in 2
Orcalis
months, I've already lost the
reincarnated.
character.
I have a
Impressive.
I have a pouch in front of my my
Nads.
kilt. Yep, in front of my nads. I need to get like some jangle balls and put them in there.
It is Christmas.
That way I can play with my balls.
And that way your wife always knows where you're at.
Right? Jingle, jingle, jingle.
See, I ain't going near that last comment.
Well, I got my pager in there now, so at least I get vibration.
Dude, I don't want to know anymore. I do not want to know anymore.
I've heard people do worse, but let's continue.
All right, so Goo and Scourge is at the door. Goo, your friend that you know is your friend, is knocking on the door of the windmill. You kind of remember the windmill. Feels
So
familiar.
how long until
It just started
daylight and
getting
our rest
evening.
period's over?
Hmm?
How long until daylight and our rest period is over?
All right, so it just started getting evening. You guys are fully rested as far as stats, hit points, and stuff like that. You spent most of the day
I
prepping
bend
and
over to you and I
doing the
whisper.
graves
Who is
and
that?
whatnot, and the coffins.
Do you remember Priscilla hiring him? Do you remember his name? Umar.
Umar, is that you?
Roll insight again, or yeah, insight. All right, yeah.
We are rolling shit, man. My God.
You
Have
still
either of us
like
broken double digits?
Umar.
I did yell to him.
Yeah, so he still says Umar, but you have no clue who it is.
That's okay.
I'm gonna roll an insight on both of them to see if they are.
Disadvantage. You're looking through a crack of a door.
Yeah. Well,
Whose
that's
dog
true.
is that?
Not ours. And all of the dogs that I care about are locked up right now. And those 2 goats I care about. All right, so rolling insight for what?
Hey,
To-
if I cancel my dog language.
See if I notice anything awkward with the two.
All right, roll insight with the disadvantage.
All right.
You heard that, right?
He
Yeah.
said I'm a bigot.
He's a not his animal racist.
No, he's just prejudiced towards animals that are not his.
5.
I just said that.
Yeah, the answer is it's Goo and Scourge. They're on the outside of the door, knocking to get in, cold and hungry. Or just hungry, because they didn't say anything about being cold.
I'm not hungry.
Goo's always hungry,
Exactly.
which is nothing new.
All right, I unbar the door.
You hear the door on bar, and the door's unlocked, unbarred.
And opened.
Open! Okay, there we go. So he opens the door. There is Umar. You know him. You're kind of like, hi, stranger.
Does he see my sword in my hand?
Right? Do you see his sword in his hand?
I don't know, do I?
It's in his hand. So you open the door, and there's Goo standing there, and Scourge standing there with the sword in his hand. Nothing's really new about that. Kind of used to that one too.
I was about to say, that's normal.
Yeah, exactly. That's par for the course. You pretty much always grab your sword.
I wonder if you've
Well, it
seen
wasn't
Goo's
in it.
bag
She's
with
stuck
all
with
of
it.
Goo's food in it.
What did Goose say?
Have you seen his bag with all the food in it?
Yeah, it's right over there.
So he points over to the corner.
Do I see my necklace on Umar?
Nope.
Okay.
That's a given. He said he
Nope.
put it under his
Nope,
robes.
because it's tucked under my robe, my shirt. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to the food,
I would recognize
take
my
out
bag,
a.
Would I recognize my bag?
Roll insight.
God, I hate these dice.
Yes.
Oh, my bag's over there too.
Yeah, so Goo's gonna immediately open the bag and start chowing down.
You just go.
you?
But my
You
hunger-
get done with like 2, 3 that normally would like kind of
Use lumpy like my puppy.
and
huh?
like you're
Just
still
a little
hungry.
lumpy.
Like this is like not getting it done, bro. Like it's lacking. There's like no flavor to it whatsoever.
Okay, and I'm gonna, while I'm eating, go ahead. Go wonder if you guys see Necklace too.
Nope.
And I just look at
I
you.
wanna
I
roll
was in the
insight.
ground next to you.
Let's see. Insight on a lie. For
That's what you do for insight or for lies.
Yep. So, but then you've only baby, 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 baby. Get over here,
Oh, he's wearing sandals too.
baby. As I hit the computer.
Yeah, way to go.
Did you really?
He hit
I
my
hit
computer and my fucking finger.
Baby, get over here. You throw something at her. You're closer. Baby, get over here. There we go. All right, so, yeah, go ahead, roll insight.
Do I know what's supposed to be my sack?
16.
16 on the insight, huh? Let's see.
14 on my deception.
So, insight and deception, something's a little off with what he said. Like, I mean, you got to figure also, you've only known the guy for how long? 2 weeks, maybe?
Yeah, how long have we been
Because
in
this is
Ravenloft?
Umar, not freaking 4 characters later. You know, because he died and then rolled up another character. You know something's wrong with it. You can't quite put it, but you know that it's like, he at least knows where it's at. I'll give you that.
Good thing.
Baby! I'm about ready to bust your ass. Hey! Get over here.
Well, stand up,
What?
because I need to know your proximity.
What?
Well, I need to know your proximity to Uma.
Bella, come here.
Mhm.
Bella! Bella, come here. Come. Bella, come. Now.
I mean, I'm over in the corner eating my stuff out of my bag.
Bella, come.
Keep in mind, I'm pretty pissed off. You will remember.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody else is subject to other.
I have the beer of roots.
Huh?
You like one? I said I have the beer of roots.
I have my coffee right now, but I might take one later.
All right.
What are you drinking? Pepsi?
Yeah.
They support BLM. Burn, loot, murder.
What the fuck do I care?
Good point.
I don't do politics.
They're cheap and they taste decent.
Exactly. 2 cans of Coke cost $2.75. 2 cans of Pepsi cost $2.50 at the gas station. That's what I look at.
Well, what do you think poles with chicks on them?
Oh, this girl I used to hang out with in college who chased me for a while, but then got mad because I wouldn't sleep with
Was
her.
an elf.
No.
Hey,
No? Not that one?
before I met my wife, I was going out with a girl. She said, move in with us. And I said, with us what? Well, just some of the dancers. She was a dancer, exact dancer. And,
You could have said yes and lived a completely different life, Mick. What was your problem?
hear me out. I move in, right?
Oh, you did? Okay.
And
Never mind. You made the
then I
wrong
got
decision.
told. Then I got told, well, you're the man of the house, so have fun. Then I kind of looked and said, that doesn't mean what I think, does it? That does.
How most pornos start out. Anyway.
Yeah,
let's go.
all right, so back to the game.
No, I'm being serious, man.
All right, so what did you say to him? Where are you standing? So the room is 20
No, I
foot
need
wide.
to know where he's standing in proximity.
Well, I went over the corner where the bags were, so I'm not sure where the bags close to Umar.
Just thrown over in the corner.
Yeah.
So I'm in close proximity to him.
Oh, yeah, 20 feet.
And what did you just say to Omar?
I asked him if he knew where my necklace was. He said no. And
No. Duh. Jeez.
And you said, do you think He's not telling the truth or something like that?
You think you know where necklace is?
All right, he says, "Do you think you know where necklace is?" What do you say in return?
All of your belongings.
Belong to us. All your base art belong
over
to
there.
us.
All of
So
y'all's
well, that-
belongings were placed over there.
You
Another-
now know you're lying because I'll do things not here.
another deception, another insight, maybe? No, I guess.
No,
yeah,
I
all
mean,
his
he
stuff's
just
not
said all
there.
my stuff's over in the corner, and that's
Yeah. All the stuff as far as he knows. All right,
I just roll perception.
perception is not it. It's insight.
Okay, that's then.
Don't worry about it. All right. All right. Role play it out, guys. I gotta let these things go to fruition.
fruition.
Whatever.
I'm not sure. I'm
Just
not sure.
go to wherever it needs to go.
All right. So I'm going to walk over to Umar and just kind of stare at him. What does Umar do?
Okay, I'm gonna stare back at him.
And I walk up on your other side. I don't know who you are.
Okay, if he's walking up to me, I'm backing out the door.
Wait a second. Do you turn to look at Scourge? Excuse me.
Making this difficult.
No, you guys are
No,
flank,
no,
you're not
Goo
you're not
walked up-
flanking him. He's
Goo
just in
walked
front
up
of him.
and stared at me, and I'm staring back at
Yeah.
Goo. And Mick said that he's now walking towards me, so I'm backing out the door away from them.
Yeah, you don't have to. You can see out of the corner of your eye on that stuff. So I'll give him that. So he's like, all right, whoa, I don't want to fight. So he backs out to the back, or out to the out the door. He's going outside. It's dusk out, thereof, getting ready to become night. You have Fury of the Small, right?
Mm-hmm. You need to know where necklace is.
I don't know.
Do you remember Papilla saying lying is bad?
I'm not lying.
What am I rolling under?
For what?
Wisdom
Insight? It's insight on the second page. And it's in alphabetical order, says insight.
or still?
You believe you if you empty pockets.
8 plus 2 is 10.
They're going at each other. Goo kind
Well,
of.
little fellow, I don't know what to tell you. I don't have.
While he's talking,
your
I run up to
necklace.
him and I want to use sleight of hand to reach around his neck and see if he has a necklace on.
I'm gonna no.
Yep.
I'm stepping away from them.
Yeah, and I just ran up to you.
I'm gonna keep moving away from them.
I have double your movement speed, dude. You can't get away from me.
Alright. Interesting.
All right.
So he goes to reach around your neck, and you can see it because you're literally just going right straight for him.
Yeah.
What do you do at that point?
I'm gonna knock his hands away from
I
me.
got sleight of hand. You got to roll for it.
So it would be sleight of hand, but then, I mean, you're going against the player, so he can definitely see it. So it'd be a roll to hit.
Him hitting me versus my sleight of hand.
Yeah, no, just versus you, your AC. Because, yeah, you're trying to do it, but sleight of hand's more of like so I don't get caught. You're doing it out in the open.
No, it's more like it's a dexterity thing where you're trying to get because I can actually pickpocket in the middle of battle with somebody. Case in point, I used sleight of hand to undo that guy's belt earlier in the campaign.
So you can do that, but that's based on the fact that he's paying attention to another adversary, right?
No, that was when I was 1-on-1 in that tournament with H.
Well, I mean, you can let him do the sleight of hand, and I'll do a perception roll.
Okay, go for it.
14.
14 on that. Perception to see if you see it.
You go to dice
All
chair.
right, let me-
I rolled nothing. I think I've rolled anything above 5, have I?
You do a couple. You had a 14 a little while ago.
Oh, that's true.
There we go.
That calm.
I rolled a 1.
Your sensibility is a little.
All right. So like literally, he's like, "You give me a give," and he comes at you, and he's like, he goes to getting around your legs and around your pockets, and he's tapping you and everything else, and you're just worried about him like touching all your pockets and everything else, and Goo, you know it's there, sleight of hand, so you just whoop, yours. All right.
I take it and I disengage.
All right, so you see, I
I'm
mean,
gonna
what do you
reach
do
up
at
and
that
check
point?
My necklace.
Huh?
I'm gonna reach up and check the necklace.
It's gone.
I'm gonna cast Thunderwave on him.
All right.
Shit.
Roll
done that.
your deck save, right?
Yep. You know, the changing dice didn't really help. 10.
So that doesn't make it. So roll damage, and he's knocked prone, right? Or thrown back.
Well, I'm doing this at 3rd level. So
I should have had you declare that. I'm sorry.
I can do it at the 1st level if you want me to.
Yeah, just do it at first level. Next time
Okay.
I'll get you to declare what level you're doing it before we roll out.
And I uncanny
I'm
dodge.
sorry.
I uncanny dodge it as well.
And by the way, it was a Constitution save for 15.
Okay. I knew it was a Constitution save.
Yeah.
All right. Why? Yeah, you
He
still-
takes 4 points of damage, and
Whatever you-
yeah, I believe he is knocked prone. Let me-
Alright.
All right, so he
Fine.
takes 2 points of damage. Does
Or
uncanny
he's
dodge?
knocked. Wait a minute. He's pushed 10 feet away from you.
Yeah,
on
but I
a
disengaged and you're already 10 feet away.
successful
Wait,
save.
what's
Yeah.
the
He's
distance on
just pushed
Thunderwave?
10 feet away. Oh,
Did he do a
excuse me.
non-violent attack?
I didn't attack at all.
No, did he do a
It would be.
I did a violent attack.
I would say you did disengaged. I'll say that you're within range for the Thunderwave to hit you. You're doing 2 damage. Disengage. For uncanny dodge, does it? And it wouldn't. It would still knock you prone if you fail your save.
Oh, I'm not sure actually.
Well, it's just pushing him 10 feet away.
Oh, it doesn't knock him prone. So then you just
No.
get pushed back again. So it was like boom, and you get pushed back. All right, everybody that wants to roll initiative.
20, not 20.
Okay.
On the one that doesn't count.
No,
Yep.
it does count because I'm attacking him. You're
Okay.
the only person I know.
Initiative. So
He said roll for initiative.
Okay.
so it's 20
Oh,
plus whatever your
I
initiative
told you what I was
count
going
is.
to do before you did this.
I know, but it's their role-playing session. You're coming in, so you're going to come in on the order of the
Okay,
roleplay.
that's my roll.
Okay. What'd you get?
8.
An 8? What'd you get?
21.
All right, so it's going to be Scourge first, then Goo, then Umar. Oh, dear.
I didn't want to do this.
Huh?
I don't want to do this.
It's up to you. Okay. This guy that you don't really remember or
I
recognize.
remember Goo.
Yeah, is just went boosh, to your friend. They're about 30 paces out from the door because they ran after each other, playing tag like little kids.
17.
To hit him?
That's the initiative.
No, your initiative was 20.
Okay,
plus
17.
that.
So I'm hitting him.
So you run after him and you go to swing him with the sword. All right. What's your armor class, Bruce?
18.
17 plus stuff hits.
Okay, and I got 4 D10s to throw at him
Why 4 D10s?
because it says so.
Jesus Christ.
Inflict wounds.
40. What in the hell?
Oh, he said he's casting inflict wounds on you. He's not going to hit you. So,
I didn't hear that. I
yeah,
heard him
said.
swinging at me.
he's all right. Hold on, stop rolling. Make a melee attack spell. So, I mean, melee attack spell is a plus 6 to hit on a 17, so he hits, and it's 3 D10s of damage, not 4.
It told me 4.
All right, you're rolling at a second level. You need to declare these things verbally and out loud.
Second level.
Just like him. So you're gonna roll it well, there's no, you can't roll it at level 1. So
It's gotta be level
yeah,
2.
you can actually. So you're gonna cast it at level 1.
3. It's 3 dice.
It's 3d10s. I'm gonna do you just like I did Bruce. You got to verbally state aloud, and that works well, bro.
Yeah, so we roll
1,
these
1. No, you don't re-roll those.
No.
Not on spells.
6 and 2
So
plus
8.
What?
Baby, get over here. Nope, it is just flat out 8.
Okay, 8.
We have goats.
And I'm yelling at you. Stop.
So he inflicts wounds on you, and he does 8 points of damage on you, Bruce. And he says, "Stop."
All right.
The goats are up.
I don't want to fight. Don't hurt Go.
All right, Goo, you're up. What do you do?
I'm gonna hold the necklace up and just ask, "Why you lie about necklace?"
Bruce, you hear that?
Yeah. Is it my turn yet?
Is that all you're doing? You're not attacking or nothing? You just hold it up and say, "Why you lying about necklace?"
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action. If he starts trying to do anything, I'm going to.
Where did you find that? Where did you find that?
Oh, wait a second. What's around me right now?
Right now, you're about 30 feet away from the windmill. So probably
anything-
the road.
Is there anything else around me?
The carriage is about 10 feet away from you.
All right, I'm gonna take cover behind the carriage,
All right.
and then ask him that again.
All right. Now it's your turn, Bruce.
Oh, hell.
Before we continue, let me read something to you guys that I failed to read to you at the beginning of this session,
Okay.
which I wanted to read to everybody. All right. Strahd. All right. The history of Mr. Strahd himself. Here is what I will tell you straight out of the book. Role-playing Strahd. If he senses of a lack of cohesion in the party of adventurers, he preys on the weakness and tries to drive a wedge between the characters by promising to help one at the expense of another. If Strahd senses an evil person, he will cultivate the tendencies by offering to turn that character into a full-fledged vampire. My goal, my job, is to split the party as the DM.
You're not supposed to tell us that.
Figured now's a good time to tell you guys.
Okay.
All right.
I want to add something. Bruce, your character, I do not recognize who you are.
You
I don't
can't
know
do that.
anything.
That's metagaming.
Huh?
That is pure metagaming.
Okay. Never mind.
Besides that, I think Bruce knows.
I don't want to fight, but I will.
All right, Bruce. What do you do?
Oh, this ought to be
I look
good.
at you and go, what's so important about an amulet?
What's a what?
What's so important about an amulet?
I'm hiding right now, so I'm not gonna respond.
Okay. All right, go where you at.
Nice.
What?
Well played.
Let's see. I'm going to cast Fly,
Okay.
What is that?
and I'm going to fly 60
He turns
feet
you
up
into
in
a
the
fly.
air.
No, he can fly. He goes 60 feet up.
Yep.
Stay still. I'll get it. Quit making it move.
All right. So he goes 60 feet up.
Yep.
He's dead.
Okay. Whoosh.
And that's my turn.
Like a vampire that went into the air. All right, Scourge. He just literally just went. Whoop.
Okay.
He's
Cool. Come out.
He's up there.
It's just me and you. Come on.
He's not.
I'm asking you, who is that?
It's whose turn is it?
It's
Mine.
his.
Oh.
Come on out.
You're not coming out.
Nobody's gonna hurt you.
No.
They have to hurt me first. Okay, go.
No.
Who was that? Just talk to me. Who is it?
Silence.
I kind of can follow your voice. So I'm standing about 3 feet from you. Go. Just talk.
You can still roll the perception. Yeah. No, the voice seems like it's coming from like over there.
Okay.
Over there.
I'm still asking.
Wait, over there?
Who is that just did that to you?
Do you remember Priscilla hire him? Do you think we could trust? Go wrong.
You don't trust him at all, or you kind of trust him? What?
You're not sure why Priscilla would hire someone who hurt me.
Did he really hurt you?
Do you recall being shot with lightning?
So Tyler, are they having this discussion?
Yeah, they are. Did you? You didn't shoot goo with lightning, did you?
Yeah, you shockwaved me.
Shockwave is not lightning.
Oh, what is it?
It's
then?
a thunderclap. What is shockwave?
Since they're talking back and forth,
Yeah.
I'm gonna lightning bolt right down on Mick's character.
Never mind. He's shooting you guys with lightning.
Well, I'm still not next to him because he couldn't find me. So.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you need to roll a dexterity save versus 15.
10 plus. Two is 12. Okay, I get hit.
He takes 31 hit points of lightning damage.
Jesus.
Can I see him now?
Oh, you saw him before.
He's up in the air. He's not.
Yeah.
It wasn't me that did that.
Okay. I now know where he is, right?
Yep.
I gotta do a hit.
And I'm gonna move another 60 feet
Up. How long's
So now I'm 120 feet up.
how long does this fly last? And is it concentration?
Yes, fly is a concentration. That's why I didn't cast the concentration spell. And fly lasts 10 minutes.
Wow. What are you gonna do?
I'm tracking him, so I know where he is.
Oh yeah. So you're gonna what? You got to declare what you're gonna
Okay.
do. You can't just roll to do something.
Now, if I run, I can double 30 feet, right?
He's 120 feet straight up. So you can run all you want.
Okay. Well, it only goes 60 feet, right? Lightning bolt,
Lightning,
whatever he threw me.
he was 60 feet when he casted it, and then he moved an additional 60 foot. Bruce,
Yeah, he's 120.
So I'm 120 feet up now.
how did you move 60 feet if you casted?
You should only be 60 feet up
Okay.
in the air.
I cast fly.
Yep,
That was my action.
right.
I moved. I flew 60 feet up.
How does fly gives you a movement speed or a flight speed of 60?
Yep.
Wow.
And then, because them two were carrying on a conversation and not doing anything towards me, I did the lightning bolt, and then I moved up another 60 feet.
Okay.
So I'm 120 feet up.
What do you want to do?
No, not much I can do. I'm backing out of the windmill.
What do you do?
You're going back into the windmill?
Okay, I'll go back into the windmill.
I mean, because you were outside of the windmill. You
Okay.
charged him. So he goes and takes cover inside the windmill. Goo, what do you do?
I can use that cutter now.
How far for the windmill?
Yep.
Cutter's about 10 feet.
From the windmill?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna pop out from under the carriage, and I wanna pull out my hand crossbow and take a shot at Umar.
Okay.
He just didn't turn into a fly. He's just going flying.
Yes.
29 to hit.
Okay.
That hits.
What's the range of his hand crossbow?
You got the range on there?
31, 20.
120. Max, so it's disadvantage.
Yeah, but I have advantage anyway because I was a sneak attack.
True.
So just roll for regular damage, or do I still get
Because you
sneak?
didn't. Yeah, I guess you would. Because technically he came from hiding. So he gets the element of sneak attack, doesn't he, on that?
So what did he roll? What did he roll?
What did you roll?
29.
29 to hit?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So roll your damage.
Do I get sneak attack or not?
I've allowed it from coming from hiding to hitting.
Okay.
I allowed it.
Yeah.
It's the same as sniper.
Yeah, he gets it.
I've always allowed it. I've never not allowed that.
I do not like this
I
character
have my
sheet.
crossbow with me. So I don't even know what the other weapons.
Yeah, you still have it. I mean, it was in your pack of stuff.
Okay, 3d6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, it was tethered to me.
No, they took it off. They only left you with the greatsword, but
Okay.
you got it in your pack.
Okay. Well, I got it now.
So concentration.
So that's 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. Plus, I want to use Fury the Small. So that's 26 damage. And he has to roll a Constitution or a concentration saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Means he goes straight down.
How do you, okay, Bruce, you got it?
Concentration. Let's see.
This will be interesting.
Only if he fails.
By the way, what is a fail on a concentration?
I think it depends on the spell, but I want to say it's 10 or less. I think.
Concentration. If a spell must be maintained in concentration, the fact that appears in duration, entry, blah blah blah, normal activity, casting another spell, taking damage. Whenever you take damage while you are concentrating on a spell, you must make a Constitution saving throw to maintain your concentration. The DC is equal to 10 or half the damage you take.
Okay.
So 10 or half the damage you took. So how much did you cast or hit? What damage?
What did I say I hit him for?
That was my question. What was the damage that you took?
It was like 26.
26.
26.
So half of that. So roughly
13.
13 is your check.
Yeah, I gotta get to my steps here.
I missed this. How do you need to read it? I could have immediately attacked him back. And I like to do that. Second level.
13.
You have to do it when you get the chance because it's knowing your character.
Does he fail or succeed when it ties?
It ties, it succeeds. Make it, break it.
Okay.
So he succeeded barely. Whew. So he didn't fall to his death because 120. That's 12d6
That would've-
damage.
Yeah.
Huh?
That would have ended him.
Huh?
That would have ended him.
Yeah, that would have ended it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna run inside the windmill
All right, so you run into the windmill. So you're like, pew, pew.
and use my bonus action to close the door.
All right, so there it is. All right, Bruce, your turn. Bolt comes up and nails you right in the hip. Oh, and it hurt just enough, but you're like, whoa, whoa. Okay, I got this.
See, and this is what sucks about the other two not being here.
Right?
Is it like this?
Not yet.
Well, there's nothing I can do,
Not yet, baby.
Okay, it falls to
or
me.
nothing that will allow me to do anything without harming anybody else.
All right, so you're gonna hover up there.
Yeah, I'm done until we got players again.
Gotcha. Need a full party
Because
for this role play?
They should have been involved, and you know.
All right. At that note,
Hold on. It's my turn anyways.
it'll be your turn right now.
Okay, so let me undo what I was about to do.
The door's shut in front of you, though, because you went inside and then Goo came in after you and slammed the door.
Right, and then he made his choice, so I'm going to open the door in a second.
No.
I'm not going to use that spell.
Go have idea. Use Windows.
Can you negate that
Negate what?
hellish, whatever it is?
What, did you click it already?
Yeah, okay, you can be undone.
No, you're right on your spell casting. You've casted a second level spell the first round,
Yeah.
Cure Wounds, and you've casted a first level spell. So you're good.
Okay.
I mean, I'm ready. just to let you know, I'm readying an action to cast another
Okay,
spell.
that's fine.
Yeah.
If something comes at you.
Either one of them two steps out. Yeah.
Right.
I open the door and you see me sheath my sword. And I cross my arms across my chest. Stop fighting us. I don't want to fight you. Goo says he knows you. I don't know you.
Aggressively came at me.
You attacked Goo. He was buried next to me. I don't know
Buried?
who you are.
Huh? Okay.
Somebody put us in the ground. And you
He took
attacked Goo. What do you expect
something
me to
from
do?
my neck.
Huh?
He took something from around my neck.
You say you took it first.
You were dead.
Do you think that aside from the point?
Why don't we just
That
drop the whole
necklace
necklace thing
is
and let it go?
mine.
What'd you say, Bruce?
That necklace is mine.
You think you lying still?
I'm not lying. You were dead.
You say liar, liar, pants on fire, liar, liar, pants on
The
fire.
necklace is mine.
If we were dead, why are we still breathing?
Are you breathing?
Yes,
Are you sure?
I'm positive I'm breathing.
Because when we buried y'all were dead. No air coming from you.
I know that's possible.
Roll insight.
I don't even know what
Would
that
you
is.
get it off of there and roll it on a flat surface?
Roll on a flat surface.
All right.
8.
You're kind of like trying to think about it, and you're like,
Yeah, Goo's gonna try to hold his breath and then realize he doesn't have to hold his breath.
no, you can hold it for a very long time. You're still holding your breath. You're like,
If he's making noises, he's not holding his breath.
and you're like,
I know there's a way, I just can't figure it out. People are still breathing and they're not dead. They're not breathing, but they're still alive.
so you're like, oh, maybe.
Does he have medicine? Do medicine check?
You can do medicine check. He was inciting as to whether or not he could feel his respiration,
Yeah.
and he's kind of like he's still kind of breathing like out of habit.
Where do I find that at?
Right.
Just medicine on the
Right.
second page. And then Goo's over there like holding his breath, like what he thinks is holding his breath. He's like, up. And it's like got his cheeks all puffed out. And still puffed out.
Still mixed turn.
Mass wrestling. Okay, I can't find it.
Roll a Constitution saving show.
You're not doing it like I read it. 9.
Nah, you're good.
Okay,
Let's
where's
say it's
it
like
at?
I'm
thought
not
it
doing
was
it like you read it.
Where's it at in here?
I noticed.
I was gonna change it up a little bit, but I'm like, nah, you're good.
No, it's life.
What are you looking for?
Medicine. You just want me to go medicine.
It's under the second page, under your skill sets, under the skill tab that says medicine. You know where perception is.
I'm looking,
and-
Tyler.
Second page. Whoop. Medicine.
Okay. It's this, right?
Yep. D20 plus 1. It looked like.
5.
Yay! He has no clue. He's not a doctor. I'm an engineer, not a doctor, Jim.
5 plus 2. I got 7. I know I'm breathing.
I'm still alive. Damn it. All right. So they're kind of looking each other over. Goose holding his breath. So
Mike Chester's going out and in.
yep. He's like, I'm breathing.
It still doesn't change the fact that y'all were dead when we buried you.
Well,
You can
I don't
ask
have any answers to
everyone
that.
else. You can ask everyone else that was there with me when we buried you.
Goo
Okay.
wonders why you
Ismark-
lied to Goo then.
Ismark and Irina are still there. They're kind of down there, just kind of like in awe, like.
Do I recognize him? I got to do a check. Okay. Do I see him?
Yeah, you saw him. No, you don't recognize him. Sorry. They're just like people in the cottage. You're like, sorry guys, we'll be out of your cottage in a second. Your windmill.
Do you recognize him? Do you know them?
Goo say yes. Goo say they are friends.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. What do I have to beat? 15.
Okay.
Okay.
She's pretty. She's really pretty. You're good.
Okay.
Priscilla?
No, I know better than that. You think you're pretty. Not as pretty as Priscilla, but, you know, like a point or two below.
Thank you.
You're not sure why Goo say that.
Why are you fighting each other?
Goo not sure. Goo asked him to return necklace. Goo caught him lying. Now Goo get hit with lightning bolts. Do you think maybe you try talking sense into him?
I'm not gonna get hit by a lightning bolt.
You don't want to get hit with lightning bolts
Ismark
either.
literally goes, I don't know who to trust of you guys right now. We might actually go on our way.
And I just look at him and go, I don't remember him or either one of you, but Goo vouches for you two, so
Goo, you, and Flyy Guy were taking them to monastery. Then we saved them from Strahd like 3 times.
Roll insight.
You wonder why you not remember these things.
Actually, wisdom saving throw. We'll give you that one.
17.
17. All right.
All these memories come back, huh?
As the kind of like bits and pieces, you're not quite grasping, but it's like I was on a quest.
I recognize.
Yeah, you recognize Umar. You're like,
I just remember
Whoa.
who you were. You two also.
so yeah.
I'm not going to fight with you. Come on down. You're safe.
I want my necklace back.
It belongs to Goo.
Goo was dead.
No,
so
he
were
wasn't.
you.
Goo
No, he
obviously
wasn't.
not dead because Goo's standing right here.
It's my necklace.
Goo say no.
Drop the necklace issue.
Why?
Because it doesn't belong to you. Come on, what are you doing? Just because
Okay,
you thought
let me
somebody was
ask
dead
you-
doesn't mean they're
Let me
dead.
ask you something. Where did y'all come out of?
The ground.
Now, how long were y'all in the ground?
Not long.
Really?
Yeah.
How long were they in the ground, by the way?
One day. This is the next evening.
And we were fighting part of
So-
that day to get out.
So 24. So one whole day y'all were buried, and here you stand breathing.
Goo just checked. Goo say we not breathing.
You weren't breathing.
No,
When
Goo's
we
still not
buried you.
breathing. Not sure what that mean, but not breathing.
I am breathing.
Y'all weren't when we buried y'all.
It might have seemed like we weren't, but I'm breathing.
Y'all were dead.
You think you power hungry for some reason.
I'm not power hungry
Then why you want Goo necklace so bad?
because it's made out of platinum.
Ah! Go right! You greedy! Goo keep
I
necklace!
didn't say I didn't like money. And that necklace is worth money.
And Goo just realized all my money's gone, so I'm guessing you took that too.
You have 10 minutes of playtime going by?
No, I didn't take your money. I took your
You're not gonna believe that by a long
You
shot.
guys are having a conversation. Bruce.
I was ticking, time was ticking,
Yeah.
I was ticking.
Yeah.
How keeping a timer on things, 10 minutes in conversation and everything else, you got about probably 5 minutes left. I'll give you that warning.
I'd say it's
Right.
closer to 2.
Yeah.
But I can't argue with the DM. This will
So
do things
I
to
will
me.
give you a heads up. You're like tickle, tickle, tickle. Woo! Featherfall might be a good option.
Well, I'll land about 100 feet from them.
Gotcha.
I still don't trust
Shouting contest. All right, so
No, you're stupid. No, you're stupid.
Go. Come with me into the house. Or into the windmill. Into this place. I'm going to get my stuff and you get yours.
He was already in the windmill.
Yeah,
I'm taking cover behind the door with the
I'm
crossbow.
talking just outside the doorway. I'm walking in to get my pack. Put your pack on. Let's go. Let's go get these people out of here.
Go agree.
so we're not going anywhere. It's dark almost, and freaking Strahd's out and about, and he knows we're here.
Okay, then we'll stay in the windmill tonight. Even though there was a fight in here, we almost lost.
Go okay. Go have necklace, and go not protecting small children. You wonder where small children are. I'm looking at Ishmael and.
Do I remember that part?
They're gone.
You wonder what you mean gone.
Strahd took them.
My ears go down and I start going, oh.
Come on, go. Let's go get our packs. Get set up for dinner.
You let children become dinner.
You did your best. Let's go in.
Going in.
To the packs.
So-
To the packs.
All right, you go back in and you grab your pack that you've already grabbed.
No, I'm setting up my bedroll.
Oh, you're set up. Yeah, he's getting ready for the bed tonight. Sounds good.
I am going to go to Ishmael and say, Goo, hungry. Goo wonder you know how hunt area?
Is Mark?
Yeah, he's Mark.
He says, yeah, but if you guys are gonna keep fighting, freaking lightning coming out of the freaking sky, why would I go out there?
Goo understand. But Goo want meat. Goo not sure why.
Okay. He ponders it. Let's see.
I'm gonna walk up to the windmill.
All right, so you walk up to the windmill.
Yep.
You hear.
The door's still open, right?
Yep.
As soon as he
Yeah,
enters the room, I keep my eyes on him.
All right, he's like, yeah, and he's looking at you, and he's looking around, and he's looking at your neck, and he's looking at Irina's neck, and Irina's got bite marks on her neck, and he's looking at you, and he's looking at her, and he's like,
Goo wonder that too. Because Goo remember distinctly passing out when Strahd did that.
so he's like confused, and he's just like, you don't look like the guy from the church. So he looks over and he sees Umar at the door, and he kind of like nods over towards Umar. Do we need to leave?
Do
That I
what?
know of.
That do we need to leave? Like he kind of puts Irina behind him, like holds his hand back.
Like what, for me?
No, Umar walked up to the door.
Oh.
Like, who do we trust? Like, what the hell's going on? Like, it's bad enough Strahd wants to take us, but now you guys are fighting.
Goo have good idea. Goo light necklace up.
I'm gonna start walking up the steps.
All right, so as you walk up the steps, daylight comes shooting out from the. Is that where you're casting daylight?
Yeah, the daylight thing is 30-foot radius.
So daylight literally just comes spewing out of the opening of the doorway. and everybody's flashbanged. Take 20 radiant damage. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's say, God damn it.
It surprisingly doesn't hurt you, Goo.
Doesn't hurt me.
Doesn't hurt you either. And it doesn't hurt Umar that's walking out, other than the fact that you've been banged.
And Goo lets out a giant sigh of relief because he did not want to be a vampire.
Right? It does not hurt you. And you knew and you remember that it burned Strahd.
Yeah. See, no one get hurt. I remember this hurt Strahd.
Hey,
Goo
question,
was.
Yeah.
question, Tyler.
What's up?
The other floors, did they have doorways to those floors? Or
So
was
there's-
it just the very top floor?
There's steps going up to the second floor, third floor, and then there's a trap door to the fourth floor.
I'm going all the way up to the fourth floor, and I'm gonna bar the trap door.
Screw you guys, I'm going to bed. Hank and his brother would probably camp out on the third floor after seeing you guys and like literally deciding they wanted to take a nap because they were hurting as opposed to getting in the fight,
Sadly accurate.
right? Of course, they could have slept outside.
Light be blessed.
Yeah, light bless. Oh, you guys are done? Light bless. Here, let me look at that for you. He heals you. Bruce, you're fully healed, just in case.
Actually, we should have made them Skype in tonight.
You know what? I don't care.
I got you.
It's easier just to have Bruce on speakerphone than it is to have everybody in Skype.
Yeah.
All right, Mick, you bed rolled it out. You're bed rolling it out.
Well, I know I want to talk to Ishmael about the hunting thing because I wanted to go and grab something to eat
Well, I go
fresh.
over-
So,
I'm
let's
going to
see.
heal Goo.
All right, so you go to heal
How
Goo.
many points do you need?
0. He didn't take any damage, did you? Oh,
2.
yeah, you did.
2 points.
I'll do the small
You
one.
took more damage than he did. All right, so Ishmael says we got to be quick about it.
You hurry.
Survival. Are you gonna help him?
Yeah.
Among survival.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
You guys catch a deer. They bring a deer in for the evening.
Okay, I'm casting.
The sun just barely set, and he's really rushing.
Okay.
So,
1 plus 3 is 4.
yay, 4
I
points.
can
of
re-roll
healing.
that though for healing, right?
Oh, you
Oh,
can
you
only
only need-
re-roll
that's right.
damage.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
You wonder what half you won.
Well, I'm hurting over here.
So he starts to cleaning and cutting, and you see the blood dripping on the ground. Roll a.
Oh, I'm already looking the blood up.
Oh, you already are? Screw saving throws or anything like that?
Oh, I
You're
guess you
just
got a point. I guess you got a point there. Yeah, let me go ahead and roll, I guess.
All right, so it would be a wisdom saving throw.
19.
You can choose whether or not you're like, I know it needs to be cooked, but it's so delicious looking.
Can you just take the leg as is?
There you go.
He just ninja pinched it. Nice. Do you think you should turn away and not watch this? It'd not be pretty. And I'm going to just devour the. Think old school corn on the cob from cartoons, but with a deer
Right.
leg and blood everywhere.
Good deal. All right.
Does that fix my exhaustion point?
Yes, it will take care of your exhaustion. It will give you the. Stop, please. You can take this. Go that way. It'll give you. If you can drink, we'll say if you can gather that plus some and get a full gallon, you get a day's rest. So you pretty much have to drink what, half of a human
Yeah,
worth of blood in order to get a day's rest.
I think so. Yeah.
Pretty much. Nick,
Yeah?
surprisingly, you're still not tired, bro. You go to make your bedroll. That is the benefit of being in a skirt, guys.
Well, Bruce, that was fun. We've been playing with each other for a year and a half now, and that was our first PvP.
PvP.
Yep.
Player versus player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a surprise when we play together this long with a lot of different characters. We've never fought each other for any instance. Especially in that other campaign. I thought for sure him and Exiled Bear and Orcalis would have just wanted to try and test each other.
All right, so.
And we never got to any point with them two, other than them starting to keep count.
Well, Michael did tell me they were going to go. He was taking us towards a place where they did gladiatorial combat, so that would have definitely been fun.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have ruled in that freaking campaign.
Oh, I know, right? We all would have. We all loved our characters, and they all collapsed.
I know, right? All right, so, yay, beer.
Well,
Tai, go
I can
see
try to
if
heal some of my damage, right?
you can. Tai,
Oh
go see
no!
if
Since
Mommy
we're
has
doing
another.
we're doing a long rest. There's no point.
Go see if Mommy has another extension cord.
Because I'm not resting.
Yep.
I'm awake.
You do something that, if I recall correctly, that elves do. It's the meditative
4
state.
hours. Yep.
Yeah, you get a full rest for 4 hours or 6 hours.
Legit, and he's awake, and he just has to meditate.
Yeah, you just meditate.
Yep.
I still don't trust him on the first
Dude,
floor.
you're literally just sitting there going,
Yeah, you're meditating. You're still aware of everything around you. You're.
why did I not remember that? What's going on? What else can I not remember? No, seriously, what else can I not remember?
This is
Why
where
do
I
I
parked my
cannot
car.
remember? Huh?
This is where I parked my car.
Right? No, I can't. Wait, what? Here, spray around your head.
Is it bad?
They're floating.
Oh boy.
So you're literally trying to remember what you can't remember, and you can't remember what you can't remember. You're good.
Nice hair glue.
So
And speed it into something.
you spend the next 4 hours doing that. Drew, you're there. Bruce, you locked yourself up in the bottom. You hear every now and then a thump, 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 and like people walking around and doing stuff. All right. Before you guys all reset to a long rest, you get a knock at the door.
Don't open the door.
I'm guessing you're watching the door, right? Since you're just
I'm looking right at it, yeah.
okay.
And I remember who's in the area, too.
I guess at that point I start to wake up. How long's it been? Like long at all?
Probably around 4. It's dark. Oh, it's definitely dark. It's probably around 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night.
Okay, Goo's gonna pull out his dagger and
Sissy, knock on this table. Knock on this table. Sissy,
I look
knock.
over at you and I go, get your hand on that thing.
You got.
No, hey, do
What is
we
it
have
called?
another
What's it called?
extension cord?
It's just an amulet.
Okay.
It's an amulet of raven
An extension
kind,
cord
but-
that can reach to that?
No, you just don't, all I know is it's an amulet. Right.
Yeah.
For the light.
Yeah. So I can plug it in the other outlet on that?
Why is the Christmas decoration on the ground? They're
Huh?
usually hanging up.
They are hanging up.
I'm teasing. I'll give you a hard time.
All right.
Okay, so knock at the door. Let's
Yep.
play it out.
Knocking at the door. Sissy, knock at the door. Knock at the door. Sissy, knock. Can you knock?
No, she runs.
No,
No.
I want Sissy to do it.
Those
well,
two are,
actually, you can do
those
it
two
too.
are downstairs with us.
There you
right?
go. Sounds like that.
Are those two with us downstairs?
Huh? Nope. There's a couple on 3rd floor. They're in the 2nd floor, and Bruce is on the 4th floor. Bruce, roll perception.
No, that's called burping. That's not a perception.
I didn't burp. I was grunting, sitting back up to
Oh.
roll my perception.
That's still not perception.
9.
Nah, you didn't hear a darn thing.
Nope, I'm out. I'm sleeping.
He's got sleep
Yeah.
apnea, so you know it's kind of loud in anyway.
All right. Knock, knock, knock. What are we doing?
Grab our stuff, go upstairs.
You're tired of running.
You remember the 2 kids?
Yeah.
Are you in there?
Eh?
We
I'm
need
shaking my head at you.
help. Are you in there? We know you're there. You helped us earlier.
Strong
Help.
Do I remember inviting him?
Huh?
Do I remember seeing him invite them?
Roll it. Insight. Yeah, you remember it.
Stroud bit them both. Let him in. Go, you can't help him.
We're cold. It's scary out here. There's bad guys.
Is there a bar to drop over the door?
Yeah.
I walk over and I drop the door real quick. The bar.
Okay.
Help!
And I'm back over by you.
Please help us. Please.
You need to go
Help.
upstairs, go.
You thought you'd take him by Strahd.
He left us to die. We survived barely. Help!
And I look at you and I go, do you trust me?
Oh, excuse me.
You having trust issues right now.
You know you can trust me, go.
Please.
I always fight helping you. I'm not going to stop now. Let's go upstairs. Get away from the ground floor.
You want help, children?
You can't.
Help us.
Stroud already bit them. I
Help us.
watched them do that. I watched them do
Irina
that.
is like, they're defenseless children.
Go watch them both get bit too.
Let's go upstairs. Come on. We can't do anything for them.
You think they're servants of Strahd now?
They are. They're hungry. That's the problem. We can't feed
All
them.
right. Trigger word.
Oh.
No, you had food. You're good.
Yeah, let's say.
Thank
You're
you.
like, ooh, rumbly. There's still some deer left over and hide and everything.
Okay.
Wait a minute. They didn't take the heart, did they?
Yeah, they put it into a stew bowl.
You didn't say that earlier. You just said
They're
cut
gonna
it.
process it.
They cut up meat. That's what you said.
All right, fine.
Okay. I
Give them
go-
the heart.
I cut the heart out and I hand it to you.
Long way from like.
There's blood in the heart. There's blood in the heart. You'll need it.
Why you hand me? You're very confused right now.
Because you're going to need the blood later. So put it in your body now. The heart's full of blood.
Who doesn't know what he is yet?
But you're going to need it. You're gonna
So
need it. It's really
roll
good
a
for you.
Constitution saving throw.
Are those fireworks or is that a gun?
Fireworks.
Okay.
No, the range is over that way.
Actually, there is a range that way.
4.
4? Oh, dude, it's delicious looking. And like you're hungry again.
Go could eat.
Here you go.
I take
Here
the
you
heart.
go. Here you go.
All right, I take it and start scarfing it. Yeah.
And there's water over there. I can pour on my hands, right? Wash my-
Okay. All right, so you wash it.
You can go upstairs now, okay? I got your bag for you. Let's go.
Before you plug it in, hold on.
We need a light out here.
Yep, we're getting one right now.
You know, I saw a bug zapper at a garage sale this past week, and I totally should have bought you one.
You know what would be the best thing? Small fire. We did that last winter. Me and my wife and skaters were out. You know what they did? They swarmed the freaking fire. All the carbon coming out of the fire. Mosquitoes track carbon. Before they realized what happened, they just a little.
That's funny.
We were wearing
Are you Christopher?
deep woods or something. I guess they went to the next best thing, which was really a bad thing, but good for us.
Are you Christopher?
How do you lay it?
I'm actually glad that Hank and his brother aren't here when we're just starting a new character.
Just letting you know, Hank listens to these.
Huh?
Hank listens to these.
I don't care.
Okay.
That's why that kind of behavior is why I destroyed over $600 in miniatures for D&D.
You what?
Yeah. I
Jesus.
got the same three people kept doing the same thing over and over, so I closed the game, and nobody else would ever play with them after that. There were over 100 of us in Jacksonville that were in D&D. We went to each other's games and stuff. If they need people to fill in for this and that and the other thing, we'd role play it.
Yeah, I used to have
I had all the stuff from first and second edition.
Yeah, it's like when I years ago I joined a thing called the Lakeland Role Players Guild, and that's exactly what that was. Except for it was run by this guy named Scott, who was like the front man for this place called Hobbytown USA in Lakeland. Came to find out, he started stalking one of my 17-year-old friends, and
In real life?
yeah, basically he's a pedophile. I mean,
Too bad I didn't know you. You didn't know me at the time. I could have stopped that real quick.
Well, she was 17, so it was like right on the cusp of that. So it's like one of those questionable things at the same time. Keep it in your pants for 6 months. Is it that hard?
Yeah.
Take a quick walk.
Let there be
Just a
light.
sec. I
I'm
want to say something.
18.
Well, go
Okay.
in.
No, I'm good. Yeah.
I'll tell you after.
Okay,
Put it this way.
that's good.
All right.
All of us special operations. Trust me. We weren't me.
Okay, so guys, ladies,
Yeah, you're on the thing if you want to say something.
men.
Oh, you don't want to do that. Oh, you mean the spray? Oh.
All right, so welcome back. Sorry, had to let there be light.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Where is it?
Do you want more light?
Yeah.
Then bring it next time.
Dude, you got a flash on your phone. You're good. All right, let's go.
I'm giving him a hard time.
Oh,
So goo activated it. It was like still active for like an hour.
Thank you.
So, all right. So you guys go upstairs. You ignore the kids downstairs. Throughout the night, I need everybody that's. Where did you go? What level?
2.
Level 2. What level did you go to?
I'm sticking with him.
Level 2. All right. So roll a survival check, each of you.
We got 900. I can't tell you what the thing is.
21.
5. Where's this?
All right. Roll it for one. Huh?
Why am I doing this?
Roll it one more time.
4.
You do not get a long rest. You can have a short rest, but you do not get a long rest. The kids' cries for help.
But then I already got a long rest by the 4 hours. You already said that. Blood in my bloodline, I think.
I'll give it to you for that one. You rolled okay. Everybody else was. Bruce, you got a full rest.
Yep. All right.
All right. So daybreak.
Question. I got a question. Now, is there a bar on the second floor door?
No, there is no door to the second floor. There's windows, which is why I had you roll survival checks, because throughout the night they were actually going up and down.
I knew that because I know there's 4 windows on that floor. I'm like, there's 4 on that floor, 1 on the 3rd floor, and nothing on the
And
4th.
you guys were able to ignore it.
Yeah.
So that's why I rolled survival. They only knew about you, or they picked on you because you were there. They didn't know about the other 2, so they didn't bother going up to look. So
They took Hank in the night.
huh?
They took
took
Hank in
Hank?
the night.
Funny thing about that.
Yeah, no one knows what happened.
I mean, really, they could have just came in and fought you guys, right? Wink, wink. Huh?
Yeah.
Why didn't they?
Because Strahd likes the psychological horror.
Cool. We'll go with that. All right. So, daybreak. Ty, I need my iPad, please.
Appa?
Yep.
Okay.
So you guys can go inside and watch cartoons if you want, but I need that. Then it stops.
Hi, Ty.
Let's stay now.
Hi.
Hi.
All right. Thank you. Oh, you went back into my game too. Thanks.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm laughing.
He's starting to learn, man. All right, so day breaks. And you guys are now awake. The dawn is breaking. You're waking up. The smell of a fire, it invites you down out of habit. Bruce, even you can get a waft occasionally of fish and egg.
Try to catch one and get you. Will you catch one? Just get
What would you care to do, Bruce?
Well, I'm gonna open the hatch and look down on the 3rd floor and see if anybody's on the 3rd floor.
These lights are off.
All right. 3rd floor would be the boys. They are sleeping on the straw bed, of all places.
Who?
There was a straw bed.
Yeah, Goo's already up and ready to go. Air's rolling his shit up to go eat.
Well, I'm up.
I'd wake the 2 boys and you know,
Head downstairs.
I'm gonna tell them both that, hey, them 2 were dead, and now they're up and walking around.
All right.
So don't trust them. That's what I'm gonna say.
All right. They kind of nod at you and look at each other.
And then they push you out the window.
I was gonna say, didn't one of them push the other out the window?
Yeah.
Who? Yeah.
Hank's brother
The
pushed him
druid
out.
pushed Hank out.
Yeah,
the window.
Yeah.
Oro's chaotic evil. So
So he just smiles and says, "Yes, not to be trusted." Agreed. Wow.
I remember stuff.
No, you don't remember any of that.
I don't remember going out the window.
You don't remember any of that. One, because you weren't present. You were focused on Strahd in that battle and going out to save Goo. And two, you're not omnipresent.
I had to shove his brother, I believe, out of the way.
You're not omnipresent. You can't be on the ground level outside in Strahd's face and see what happened on the 3rd floor behind you
Okay?
while you're in the
What I'm going to
combat.
ask you to do is think about what I said and then listen to what happened last session. And I came up as he went out the window, I do believe, and then I went out behind him because I had to push one of
And
them
you
out
saw
of the way,
him on the
I believe.
ground. So you saw him through concrete and brick then.
No, I came up the stairs.
Man,
Who was under
man,
attack?
You came up with the, okay. The druid pushed Hank out the window.
Yeah.
When
Then
you were not
came
on that level.
running up. You looked out the window and saw Hank on the ground, and then you jumped out the 2nd floor window.
Correct.
Oh, that's right. I didn't get it to the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Right,
Never
you
mind.
didn't
Never
see
mind.
Hank.
Yeah,
Okay.
you were like,
didn't see Hank
I'm gonna
until
run
he
and
was on
jump
the
out the
ground.
window, and I'm like, you're gonna do what? And you're like, I'm jumping out the window, and I'm like, all right, cool, roll damage, and you're like, I got acrobatics. I'm like, and you jumped out a window.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, we're on the same page,
I paid for the price to jump out the window.
right? So,
Yeah, I ran
they
into
agree
Stroud's
with you, and they
firebolt
say
going after
yes,
you.
yes, not to be trusted. And Hank is surprisingly like hesitant to trust anybody for some reason. Maybe one of those guys were the ones that pushed me out the window. And the brother goes, yes, maybe one of them were. Huh. How about that?
I agree. I agree with the druid. I nod my head. Yeah. Somebody threw you out the window. Don't know who though. But it's one of them.
We should keep careful watch on those two.
Yes.
Agreed.
Good luck with that.
So, omnipresent, Mick, you're not. Okay.
I agree.
All right. So you guys go downstairs and join for breakfast.
Yeah, I'll follow them two downstairs.
The smell, out of habit, wakes you up. The look out of it. Like that normally was a delicious. Like you'd be like all over it, but like there's just something off about it. Like you're like, the smell of. You're like you get close. You like roll a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
14. Or, I'm sorry, 15.
With disadvantage, wow. So you're
18,
able,
14.
Yeah. You're like, you don't quite hurl. You're not upchucking. But like this does not, like, and then Constitution, you're like, you get a whiff of like the leftover like bowels that are in the corner.
And I'm gonna slowly just start scooting towards where the bowels are in the corner.
All right, you're
Do I
like
see him do that?
perception.
How close to me are you?
It's a 20-foot circle.
Well, I don't know how close he is to me.
You guys are like right in each other's faces for the most
I'm a rogue. You never see me.
part. Yeah, because technically he said sneaking over the corner, so roll stealth.
Oh, I guess.
You could to see if he sees you.
All right, fine.
I think I see him edging over.
Not necessarily. He's a rogue.
15.
Yep. 13.
Plus,
Whatever your
no,
perception
is that a 13?
is it?
Can't tell. Might help if I put my other eyes on. Don't be twisting
That's a
my
13.
dice. Plus, 2 is, wait a minute, is it 2?
All right, so you see him scoot over to the corner.
And I see what's in the corner too, right?
You know that the deer was over there. I mean, you can see it.
So I'm kind of wandering over that sideways. I know what he's up to. Kind of know what he's up to. I gave him a heart last night.
Oh man, he's evil.
No, he's not evil.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
He's undead. Vampire.
So who's talking to me saying all this stuff?
I'm just saying.
Who are you playing?
If the priest's son was one of those.
Who are you talking for?
I don't know, man. This is something. Roll insight. Roll recollection. See if you remember the priest's son.
You already told me. I already remember that stuff.
No, that was Ismar. And,
3. I
Isabella.
don't have to remember that.
oh, you don't have to remember it. You're lucky.
So anyways, I know what he's up to. I gave him a heart. He ate it last night.
All right.
So I just don't want anybody else to see him doing it.
Oh, so you blocked the way. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And you don't
And I
really.
looked out
You're
and
not
doing
really
it around my
hungry.
head at you. It's okay.
Don't look at me. No judge you. Don't look at me. I'm bad. All right. So after breakfast, Ismark and Irina say we should get underway. And as you go out, you guys notice to the back of the windmill, there are a set of monoliths. Black
A set of
stone.
what?
Black stones. Here we go. The megaliths. The 4 ancient stones near the windmill were erected centuries ago by the valley's original human inhabitants. Each moss-covered stone bears a crude carving of a city, each of which is assorted with a different season. The city of winter is shown covered with snow. The city of spring is arrayed with flowers.
Hey! Sorry.
Okay.
It's for horses. You can't play here. Mitch
The
gets stuck
city
in
of summer
fermenters.
has sunburst overhead, and the city of autumn is covered with leaves. If the characters ask,
How can you read in this low light?
iPad.
Oh, okay.
No, he's actually one of the undead.
He did work at Lowe's. Yeah.
Nope. All right. So you see all these, and they're just kind of right beyond that. Several ravens circle overhead, and one pecks at something on top of the stone that depicts the city of autumn.
You wonder what these are.
Ismark says this as you inquire out loud. Barovians are told that ancient legends tell of 4 cities, said to be the cities of paradise, where the morning lord and the mother night and the other ancient gods first dwelled. Again, you see all the crows, and you see one crow pecking at something above one of the cities depicting the autumn.
Okay, I'm gonna go and try to climb up to the. Is it tall? Or is it like a tabletop?
It's fairly tall. It's
Monolith.
Yeah.
Okay. I go to climb up the monolith and put my foot on it, try to run up it, and then I realize my foot's kind of already sticking to it.
Oh, you're able to just walk right.
Yeah,
up
so I
it.
was like, walk up, it's like, you find this kind of weird. And I walk up there and look at it.
So as you get up, you see the crow just and he's pecking at a dream pastry. And as you look around on the ground as you're elevated, in the center of the circle is a small pile of children's teeth. The hag's placed there. That's about it that I'm going to say out there. Anything else you guys want to do with this area?
Yeah, I want to burn down the windmill.
I want to inspect the monoliths a little bit closer.
All right.
Okay, I'll wait for you.
Hold on.
You see the teeth in the center. You see the Dean pastry that the Raven was doing. You inspect the individual things.
Yeah, I want to inspect. Give me a second.
Anybody else doing anything? You're burning down the windmill?
Not yet. I went through.
God damn it.
Where is the areas?
All right, you said investigation.
Yeah.
All right.
Look at me.
23.
All right, 23 it is. You spend some time digging around and running around. And don't find anything.
Really? Wow.
Doesn't that suck?
I was curious. What was the DC for eating that?
Nothing. There's nothing there.
Oh, it was on there, huh?
Aha! Sucks to be you.
All right, at that point, I'm done then.
All right. Goo's done. What do you want to do, Bruce? What are you up to?
Oh, I'm just waiting for everybody so we can go.
All right. The druid turns into a horse, and he's like, "Brrr." And he goes and stands over there, and Hank's character hitches him up. Irina and his mark jump in. It'll take roughly a day's travel to get to Valaki.
How far from the?
Wait, did you burn the windmill down?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Or you guys can continue on and go to the place that the priest told you about, which was the. Hold on.
All right, I'm gonna go to the brother and sister. Go wonder what you guys think safest since you go for safety.
We would love to go to Valaki.
Do you think we should go for Lucky then?
Let me burn the windmill down first.
Do what?
I'm burning down the windmill.
Is he starting the fire?
Yeah, he's gonna start the fire and get ready to. He starts his torch, and he's heading over towards.
When he goes to light the fire, I cast prestidigitation and extinguish the fire.
So, you go and you go and your torch lights up, and all of a sudden it just snuffs out.
I don't know who did it, but why?
You say whoever smelt it dealt it. I start cackling to myself.
I'm just walking over to the cart now.
You wonder why you want to burn windmill down?
Because they're making food out of kids.
Oh.
That's what the witches do. That's what the pastry.
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. You see the teeth out there by the monoliths? You see the small bones all
Okay.
over the floor?
But
And they're taking.
Hold on. What are you saying, Bruce?
But I had asked before all of us started fighting the hags or the women that lived in this place. I had asked what their recipe was, and y'all never gave them a chance to say what their recipe was. And there was 2 children that were alive.
Goo
We
found them
didn't
in
get a chance to ask them.
Goo found them in crates.
Goo's the only one that found the
Okay.
kids.
Okay, but that don't mean that they were being used. It could have meant that they were you got to remember, when we were in the town, she took the child to take with her to work at the bakery because that was the agreement with that woman and the parents. So the 2 children that were up in the crates might have been workers for the women.
I don't believe that word work was used.
Roll insight. Your character doesn't know.
That's an 11.
11, yeah. Yeah, I mean, as you recollect and you're trying to think of the exact like details of the conversation, you just remember that the part of the agreement was that the kid got turned over to the old lady.
Okay.
It's part of the agreement because they couldn't pay for the pastries.
Go save them.
And she's just like, all right, cool. They can have them back because you guys paid her.
And good, when you ate the pastries,
Did you eat the pastries?
taste anything awkward about the pastries?
I ate one at the Gypsy. No. I never actually ate one.
Goo has yet to eat a pastry.
Goo has pastries.
You still have them.
Yeah, they were in my bag with the rest of my food. Go say you want one?
No.
Go say you want one? Talking to Umar.
No, because I wanted to ask them what the ingredients were before I had one. But that don't mean I wouldn't have eaten one.
Ismark says he has no clue. Irina reiterates they don't know what's in it, but they do know that it's the rave of the town. People really do make stupid deals with that old lady for them. They're supposedly really good. We haven't had a chance to eat them. They supposedly help you escape the dull and abysmal life of living in Barovia. Is what they actually say.
Do you think
But
you should eat one and tell what it tastes like?
It's kind of funny how we have this aggressiveness about us, and we don't really stop and think about the aggressiveness. It's just hit first and ask names later.
I didn't start the fight with the witches.
You drew your sword.
I was cleaning my sword.
In the middle of the
You
conversation.
didn't have a rag in your hand. You pulled your sword when you
I was wearing a
when
cloak,
I was,
right?
When I was talking to the lady, you drew your sword.
Google waiting
And I
card.
said I'm cleaning my sword.
No, you didn't.
Tyler,
You said it after the fact. After she goes and smiles and looks at you both, because you're like, I draw my sword. And then I'm like, oh, you draw your sword? You're like, yep. And then I'm like, okay. She smiles and cackles and casts impediment on you. You're like, I draw it to clean it. So that's kind of how that went down.
Yeah,
So again, specific
And
words. I'm gonna have you guys.
we can
start
go back to
declaring-
your aggressiveness about chopping the head off of a priest.
that's fully within my character at that time.
It's fully within what?
My character and within the law that I was involved in at the time. I already went over that with Tyler.
Roll your insight on the priest. Did we already roll insight on the priest?
Yeah.
No.
No.
The vampire. Yeah, we rolled down the vampire and you didn't recollect it. So you're like, I have no clue what the hell you're talking about.
You chopped the priest's head off, who was just trying to protect his son.
Okay, the history. I'm actually gonna explain this the way I did to Tyler. His son was a vampire. He's evil. I'm supposed to kill evil.
Okay.
Period.
Oh, sorry.
Don't
He
remind him
attacked
that you're
the
a
youngest
vampire.
member. He attacked the youngest member in the party, and the priest was running right at me.
Don't remind him that you lunged at Umar.
And that's why he lost his head.
The priest didn't run at you. The
He
priest
came
was
right up
running
to. Wait a
towards
minute.
the son.
Stop.
You were standing off to the
You're
side.
telling me
and
what you
acted
think,
when
Bruce?
Came up the steps.
All you're saying is what you think. He ran right at me up the
In
stairs.
character.
In character,
I was in
yeah.
character.
No, you called him
No.
Bruce. He's Umar.
Are we going over the history of what happened, or are we going over it in game?
You guys are hashing out like he's
Okay,
like,
but
hey,
this is my character.
yeah,
This
he's
is my
like, we should
character
probably
saying
like
this.
really think about what we're doing. Literally, this is a campfire session where your characters are supposed to be getting to know each other. Like, have an actual reason to campaign together other than like, hey, we're just comrades that are doing the same thing.
My old character was chaotic good, and he did what he was supposed to do.
My old self that I can remember
Most of it.
loved to kill people.
No, not really.
Peace was the ultimate goal.
Okay,
I don't care
here's
how
the
many
thing,
people I have
here's
to
the
kill
thing.
to get
My
there.
character was saying this. I wasn't metagaming.
Okay.
I don't care about your alignment. I'm saying this on behalf of my character
Okay.
from what he has observed of you. That's he doesn't know your alignment. All he knows is that the priest was running upstairs because of his son, and you hacked his head off. And then with the ladies, I asked what the ladies' recipe was.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
drew a
recipe,
sword,
but for what?
and next thing I know, we're in battle.
Victor, what are you saying?
Oh, an insight?
Yep. Oh, well.
Ouch. N is something else.
And I rolled a star cluster.
There you go.
That is that 18 or what?
15. Oh, that's 15.
15 plus.
Okay. So
So-
you remember the whole thing now.
I now remember it. And I'm saying to your character, first the son was a vampire.
The druid starts hoofing it towards Valaki. And everybody's in the wagon and you guys are conversing while you're walking beside it, going towards the town.
Yep.
And then he attacked what's the young guy's name?
He didn't attack nobody. You
He
weren't down.
he attacked him by shoving him out of the way, and I called down, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, so like you weren't there to hear the whole conversation. You weren't there to see the shove, and he shouted, "Yeah, he just pushed me out
I
of the
heard
way."
Right, and he came charging up the stairs right at me. Well, I'm standing in the doorway.
Goo curious, we just leaving Windmill now?
Yes, we're leaving the windmill.
I mean, weren't we gonna destroy it? Cause, Goo pretty sure kids are getting cooked here.
Well, my torch
I
usually
don't-
works. It's not working right now. I don't know why. Somebody made it. Let's just leave.
Goo gotta do everything. Goo go Bernie.
I'll wait for you to go.
Alright, so I'm gonna go and use my fire breath and roast the entire
You have
first.
fire breath?
Remember they gave me 5 of the canisters at the thing?
Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So you use one of those.
Yeah.
And I'm not using my my
So
spells to burn stuff down.
where are you blowing the flame at exactly?
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but the entire floor of the place is wood too and stuff, right?
So the interior is stone floor at the first level.
But
wood
all
floor
all the
at
structure upward is good wood, right?
second. Stone circle column, wood subfloors up.
Yeah, everything inside.
So,
is wood.
so Goo jumped off the cart and went back to
Yes.
do this?
Goo's like,
Okay, we're still going to the town.
you're going what?
I said, we're still moving towards the town.
Correct. Which
Okay.
the walking horse does. I don't even remember what the walking horse does. It's not that fast. But he's got a 35 movement speed, plus he can dash.
Twice.
Yeah. All right.
So he can catch up.
Well, I'm with him.
Oh, Scourge got off too.
We went from walking to being in. I don't know how that happened. We were walking to the
Oh,
wagon.
yeah. You were walking with the wagon.
Alright, so I
you
light the
turn
place
around.
I light the place on fire, so
Alright, so you. Exactly what do you do to light it on fire, is what I'm saying.
I take the fire breath and I just kind of from the door blast everything within the room.
So you open the door, you stand at the doorway, and blast the room.
Yes, and I try, and at the end of it, tail end of it, I want to light the door too.
Roll damage. What was fire damage again? What do you say?
I found my dice.
A d6 for every level of intensity?
Yeah.
Or actually, what was your flame breath damage?
You never gave it to me.
What's fire breath?
Mine?
Yeah. Well, you don't have it no more, so I'll just
You
type
took
in
away
flame
my
breath. Yeah, I took it away. Shame on
Why?
you. Because.
You were irresponsible, young man.
Yep.
Wrong. You didn't discuss that with me first.
You'll get it back. Just chill.
You'll get it back when your punishment is over.
Why? Are you going to add to it? You're going to be like, oh, I see what you're doing, and I raise you mine.
Pretty much.
All right.
If I have to, I will. But I don't want to have to use a spell though.
It's not a spell slot. It's a once-a-day racial.
Oh.
That's why I always liked it. You save it for that rainy situation. It's beautiful.
You mean like when it's raining vampires?
Well, I'll put it this way. I used to be a Black Dragonborn in an old campaign, and Black Dragonborns have acid breath. So my old DM would always, like if we get like in a trap room or situation or something like that, I was allowed to melt door hinges with my acid breath.
So technically you can burn through a door, you can do all those things. Doors and walls and stuff have damage hit points. So as long as you defeat the hit points, I'll let you do the same thing.
Okay, so what am I rolling?
After drinking this potion, you can use a bonus action to excel fire at the target within 30 feet of you. The target must make a DC dexterity saving throw or take 4d6 damage. 4d6 damage.
4d6 damage. Okay. A little bit overkill, but okay.
It's a potion of fire breath.
Yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13 damage.
Yeah.
Alright. So, things are starting to crackle and roar. It's spreading a little bit. It's localized around the cabinets again. Caught there. A little bit on the floor where it was already charred. It's taking a little while to spread, but it's not bad.
And as I'm leaving, I take the torch and just kind of like roll it across the floor and stuff to try and get the parts as I'm walking out the door to...
It's a floor stone.
The floor stone? Okay.
Yeah, the bottom floor is stone.
Hey, go walk over to the stairs and do it on the stairs.
Okay, so I walk over and do that.
Alright. So you torch it, you let the torch go. Alright, you guys, you got it burning good.
Okay.
So, roll dex saving throw.
You can't just let me walk away from things, can you?
No.
What's you gotta do saving throw?
Because you just lit the whole place up and you actually walked in to light the stairs on fire.
But they're not collapsing on them yet.
18.
Alright, you made it.
You feel singed.
So, hold on. 4d6, so what's 46 times? 6 times 4 is 24, take half of that.
What?
Huh? It says roll a dex saving throw. If you succeed, you take half damage. Actually, no, that would be full damage. Nah, what's the average of 46? Screw it, I'll just roll damage.
Yeah, 46 plus don't I get a uncanny dodge for that?
No, no, you don't. Average would be probably half of that, so 12, so half of that 6.
Okay.
6 points of damage. As like, you know, you're lighting things on fire all around you, and you're like, ooh, ooh, hot, hot, hot.
Go that foot on fire!
So, respectfully speaking, guys, as much as I'd love to continue this portion of the campaign, I think we should wait for Hank and them to go into Valaki.
This is a good stopping point, so...
As
Well, let us
well
get back
as-
on the freaking wagon at least.
You guys can make it back to the
yeah,
wagon.
we make it back to the
and walk in.
wagon, so that way when we... fresh game, we can start off.
And we can just... We'll kind of let Hank and them characters know what happened, and then we'll...
How many hits did you take?
6, so I'm down to 54.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna grab your shoulder.
So you guys
I'm healed
burned
up?
the
Alright, cool.
windmill down. That's good news.
Thank you, Mick.
You've dealt with Strahd. You pissed him off.
Why have we not pissed him off?
Hit the wrong thing. No, I didn't use you.
You guys somewhat reconciled your differences.
No, I think Bruce still wants to kill me. Again.
Okay, why am I doing all these different dice? That's not what
I don't know.
I don't either.
You still there, Bruce?
That
Yeah, I'm
doesn't
here.
count.
All right.
Back in here.
He's just wondering if you want to kill him still.
I don't want to kill anybody.
I will never say.
I'm just curious as to why Mick's character doesn't want to kill the vampire in the group.
There's 2 vampires.
No, there's not 2 vampires. You surprisingly are not hungry.
Okay, so I gotta heal you.
See, I could be a meanie poo-poo head
This is true.
and be like, oh, you take damage.
Well, when the other guys are back in the group next week, I'll. Can we do a roleplay session while in the cart?
Yes, we
Okay.
will do a prelude, definitely a day's travel worth of role-playing session to get the characters' cohesion back.
Well, at this point, I think Goo realizes what's happened to him.
Oh, yeah?
To a degree.
No. Hungry hippos.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little bit obvious. Like, food doesn't sound good, but I want to eat entrails.
All right. Well, you want to eat the leftover bloody stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Which he's never liked before, anyway.
I don't know.
He's more of a- he's
Entrails is, I mean, people eat.
No, he's more of a
what do they
starch.
call
He's
that
more of a
called?
starchy
Gizzards.
guy. Yeah.
A starchy guy?
Okay, wait a minute.
Okay, I always tried to make it so
Okay,
whenever
yeah.
Goo ate something, he was always going for bread,
Gotcha.
What I'm supposed
potatoes.
to do is roll.
What are
That's
you
it.
trying to do? Cure wounds?
Yeah.
Just hit that button right
All right, guys. Say night.
there. Night.